What's up, everybody? My name is James. I go by JSR of Two Bro Gamers and a Nerd, and I don't like that. I'm still better with my thumb. I'm gonna keep using my technique. But thank you, Random Effect, for showing me the technique. Earlier today I was in a randomizer race and my console decided to freeze again. So I'm not gonna give up on it yet. Yes, it sounds like for the time being I'm gonna have to do races on my composite top loader. It's better than nothing. At least I can race. But I want to try doing some runs on the EverDrive for a couple of hours just to see if it freezes. Now what I did is I took it apart, I cleaned the hell out of the cartridge edge connector and my blinking light win, just in case that might be the culprit. There was a little bit of corrosion on the bottom side that I didn't ever notice, and I was able to get that off. Then I decided to replace the capacitors, something I should have done when I originally did the mod, and as soon as I took the big power capacitor out of the board, I could smell the corrosion. It was bad. I'm hoping that's the culprit, and it's very possible it could be. Good afternoon, or evening. Retro, how are you doing, sir? So this is a test to see if replacing that power capacitor plus two other capacitors on the main NES board might have fixed our issue. If that doesn't work, it's either got to be the mod itself, the power supply, or my EverDrive. And at that point, maybe I just give up and do races on the composite only box. So that's kind of what we're doing. Hey Rob, last night was fun. We didn't get a PB, but we did have some decent runs. And I'm kind of hoping now that my NES is hopefully fixed that we can get a run going tonight. So without further ado, let's get some runs started. And then possibly later I'm going to switch it up and do some either A Link to the Past or something else. What's up, Tiro? What's up again, Valor? How you doing? Thank you for the good luck. So hopefully that fixed the issue. Now watch it freeze right after I get into level 3 or something fun. That'd be funny. What's up, Jiro? That was weird. Why are this... What the hell is going on now? That's not normal. I didn't get the bomb anyways. Hang on. That wasn't normal. Let me make sure I'm not accidentally overclocked. No. That was weird. This is gonna mess up the screen for a second. Just bear with it. Okay, let's try it again. This is a test at this point. That didn't sound normal. Something was wrong. Okay, that sounds normal. Now let's see, is it still doing that? It might have been because, I don't know. I don't know why it was doing that. That usually fixes that issue. Let's see if it does. Then I'll try again. Okay, that looked normal. Okay, that's normal. Okay. Whatever that problem was, I think I got it for now. Work is redonkulous. Well, hopefully you're about to PB and get out of there. I had a really good randomizer race earlier ruined because my NES froze again. Even with the freeze, I could have kept going and I probably would have finished third. I had really good luck in a pretty hard seed, but I didn't want to. I forfeit. That's pretty much the only reason I'll ever forfeit, is if it's a technical difficulty. And I've been having a lot of them, and that's why I'm doing this stream with the EverDrive. I'm actually hoping it freezes so I can eliminate my HD NES. But if it doesn't, then maybe we fixed it. So I guess we'll find out. Wow. That was pretty bad. That was fast. Hey, Dareth. Or Dare, I'm sorry. I forgot how to say your name again. How you doing, man? How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Might have just made a mistake. 11. PB hype! By the way, those are all semi-fake LODs. I erased my Summer Best because I got tired of looking at nothing all the time. So I've got a fresh Summer Best, so don't read too much into that. That is not the fastest I've ever done that. That's the fastest I've ever done that since last night. You worked and traveled, you've been in Connecticut. Is that Connecticut for 2 weeks? So here's to hoping that capacitor was the problem. It's not helping my screen scrolls any, but... Oh, okay. Are you there for work? I mean, hopefully you get to go home soon. I mean, I like traveling, but after about a week or two, I'm like ready to go home. I think traveling is great for about 5 days. And then after about 5 days or so, it gets really old. You just kind of want to sleep in your own bed. And this is the HDMI modded NES. That is correct. And it's been giving me a lot of issues. Specifically when I'm using my EverDrive. Which is why I'm going to try to do all of my runs tonight on my EverDrive. Because I just replaced some capacitors on the main board. And I'm hoping that was the issue. And if it was, then we fixed it, and giving it a nice good long stream would help me determine that. If it's not, it could be the power supply, it could be the EverDrive itself, because I've never had the freezing issue with a real genuine cart. Normally I do speed runs on my genuine cart. This is kind of an experiment. You're doing a grand opening for a new CFA store? CFA. I remember you telling me what you did, but I can't remember what CFA is. Countrified apricots. I couldn't think of a food that started with A fast enough. Chicken fried chicken. I always thought that was a funny thing. Chicken fried chicken. It's like steak grilled steak. Chick-fil-A, that's right. Chick-fil-A. We have one in Vegas. I've been meaning, I don't know if it's open yet, but I've been meaning to go and try it, but everyone talks about the line. I'd love to give it a shot. Perfect. Counts at 1. 3. That was close, but we got away with it. 4. This is too slow. I really honestly should reset, but because I lost my account and I don't have bombs, I should reset, but for the sake of just getting warmed up, we'll run it. What's up, Wicked Mayhem? How you doing, man? You went on a spree today? You got a Super NES, Super Mario World, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy 2, which is 4, and Zelda 2. Oh no, you got Zelda 2. Ooh, that was close. That was pretty much Rip Run if he hit me. Well, it was Rip Run if he hit me. What's up, Matt? Well, Manhandler was kind, so we're behind. We don't have our rupees, but this could turn into a run. So, like Matt is saying, that was the right move. It's gonna make it a little bit more stressful in level 4, but we can turn this into a run. With a little luck and a little skill. If I could scroll. That's what I'm doing right now, Retro. Oh, you mean as far as testing with a micro, or a multimeter? They were brand new capacitors, so I didn't. I probably should have. But I did not. They were brand new. Four. I need bombs, so I'm gonna go for bombs. So 7. Well, I may not get bombs. I guess either way is good. I need both. And I can force a bomb in the breakfast room. Alright, we're getting bombs. Well, I'll take the single rupee. Okay, so now I'd like a 5 rupee. So I'm gonna try to force one. Shit. It's 8. It's 10. Shit. That was close. Counts as 0. Get out of my way, bro. 1. 2. 2's not great. No. I didn't bother. I had the capacitors already. I got them in the kit that I ordered when I got my high-def NES, and I meant to replace them, but I didn't really feel like it was necessary, I guess. 3. And when I desoldered the main 2200 microfarad capacitor from the RF unit, which is the power supply, 6, 9, I smelled corrosion as soon as I heated up the solder. So that could very well have been the problem. That could have just been coincidence, but no! Double KO! I hesitated. You worked 74 hours last week. Got paid for travel time on Sunday, which won't be overtime because it's on a different week, but whatever. So you definitely be going on a shopping spree when that check comes in, and I don't blame you. I bought a lot of video games when I was on overtime about a year and a half ago. I spent like, $3,000 on video games. Rebuying some of the stuff I had sold when I was in dire straits back in like 2011. I rebought my 64 disc drive, a couple of the games I sold, and that's when I started buying EverDrives. I found a deal. I actually have an unboxing video on YouTube on my personal channel with that, where I found a Satellaview and a bunch of Japanese games all on one auction site and got it for a pretty damn good deal. I hesitated just a tiny bit on that 5th hit, and then it ate my input on the last swing, so by the time I got the swing off, he'd fired a fireball. That's alright, that was a decent warm-up. That was pretty fast, even though we had to kill all 3 of them. Counts at 3 and 1? 3? Oh, that's pretty cool. Where do you live again? What city? 5 and... it's 5 and 7. That's 9? Oh, apparently that's 10. Yeah, that too. Well, that sucks I'm not going to get my fiber, but I should be able to work it out. I've got 8 bombs, and I'm not that slow, and I've got beams. So, I could think of worse situations to be in. I think my count's at 14. So I'm going to go ahead and just go for it. Because the odds, I think it's impossible for me to get a ferry on Manhandla. Because I'm fairly certain that the count's on 14. You live in Norman, Oklahoma, and you shop in Oklahoma City. I don't know about N64s. They're pretty rare nowadays as far as finding them in like thrift stores. And garage sales and yard sales and swap meets and such. But I find GameCubes a lot in pawn shops and at swap meets and stuff at pretty good prices. I find mostly PS2s, PlayStations, Xboxes. Occasionally I'll find Xbox 360s. I've yet to see a PS3 in a in a thrift store, which says something about the longevity of the PS3. I've always been a PlayStation over Xbox fan anyways, but the PS3 is still hard to find secondhand unless you go through GameStop or you go online. Whereas I find Xbox 360s at thrift stores all the time. Which is weird too, because Xbox Ones are backwards compatible. I don't know if that's part of it. 7 is all I get. 7 is all I get. So if I get screwed on the pattern here, I'll have to kill them both. And I got screwed on the pattern. So that's slow, but we got our money. So, unless I get a lucky fiber here or something, we'll be at 16 rupees. That should be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And that's a wrap. I completely farted that up. So far, so good. It hasn't froze yet. Also, I think I'm getting sick. You got a full set of PlayStations. PS1 and 2 were super cheap, and 3 and 4 you got at normal retail. I sold my PlayStation 3 when times were tough, about 3 or 4 years ago, and got a PlayStation 4 as soon as I got into the apprenticeship. And when I got my PS4, it kind of eased the pain of not having a 3, but I ended up getting a 3 at a pawn shop. Paid more than I would have if I'd gone to GameStop. It came with the controller and all the cords, so I was like, okay, it's a decent deal, whatever. I shouldn't have done it because GameStop does the exact same thing. I didn't know that. The controller I got didn't work. The stick was broken. So you turn you're constantly turning, even if you're not pressing the stick. And then the system works, but when I opened it up to clean it, because it was filthy, the outside was clean because the pawn shop cleaned it up, but I took it apart to see how it looked on the inside. It was filthy. Because when I turned it on, the fan was just going a million miles an hour. Not only was it covered in dust on the inside, but whoever had owned it before me had a German cockroach infestation. And cockroaches love electronic equipment because it's warm. German cockroach. I used to do pest control a long time ago, so I know this shit. Fuck! Counts as 3 and 0. And the inside just had a ton of dead roaches. Counts at 4 and 1. Oh wow. That's slow. Counts at 9 and 6. 7, 8, 10. I can recover now. If I get a little lucky, I can recover and we can still have a good time. It's probably because the PS4 doesn't emulate PS3 correctly. Part of the reason why the Xbox One can be compatible with 360, but PS4, they pretty much have to emulate it. I screwed it up. I haven't had a really solid start yet. That was the closest thing to one I've had. That's good. I'll take it. A 46.5 exit. I'll take that all day. Counts at 2, 3. You almost got a dog bone? Alright. I love the dog bone, especially because it makes screen scrolling and block clipping easier for me. I can screen scroll and block clip with a brick. It's just not as easy to me. You dick. Counts at 9 and 1. Once again, I get screwed over, and this will be interesting. No point to kill all 4 bats, because no matter what I do, I can't get the count to 9. So there's absolutely no reason to do anything, but just get the hell out of here and go fast. A lot of people don't like the dog bone because the buttons are convex and not concave. The original NES, the buttons sunk in. The dog bone, the buttons curve out, so it feels different. I don't mind it. I love the dog bone for all the NES games I speedrun. I still enjoy the brick. I still have a nostalgia spot in my heart for the brick, but the brick is just not as easy for me to speedrun with. Yeah, plus it has a bigger D-pad. So you have more leverage. That's why I find screen scrolling easier on the D-pad with the dog bone, because you have more leverage, so you can kind of flick it. You don't have to put as much pressure on it like you do the cross pad on the brick, because it has a smaller D-pad. You have to put more pressure on it, but if you put too much pressure on it or hold it too long, you end up not performing the one-frame tap. See, like, I could show you guys, but it has a bigger cross pad, so when I'm doing it, I have my thumbs like this, and I just flick like that. And for some reason, I find it easier with my technique. I do like Random Effects' new technique that he does, where he uses his pointer finger to flick. I think that's a great idea. For me, not only am I just way too used to using the thumb, but I get leverage by holding the controller against my right fingers. Like, I'm putting pressure like this. Like, none of my fingers are holding it. Then I put one finger here just to support it so it's stable, and I can just flick it like that. I really ought to just set up a controller cam for you guys one of these days, without aiming it at my crotch. What I'd like to do, I have a box in the ceiling right above my head, and what I'd like to do is mount a webcam up there. Oh my god. And then run a USB cable down the wall and come out of a box next to my computer. That's a lot of work, and I don't own the house, so that probably won't happen. But that's what I'd like to do. Now, I also have a wireless webcam, but that would be a pain in the ass. We're starting over. That would be a pain in the ass to set that up. Not so much the first time, but if I was gonna stream, I'd have to get my phone, make sure it's charged, climb up a ladder, put it in the mount, and then what happens if the battery dies? I gotta get the ladder back out and do all that too. Well, you can on emulator, Velour. I don't know how to do that on a console. I don't think you can do that on a console unless you had some sort of interface that read your controller. On emulator, that's what Jay Coper does, and a couple other guys that run on emulator. I think Jay Coper primarily runs on emulator, doesn't he? I need to watch more Jay Coper streams. No, come back! It's gonna be way too slow. That was already screwed the second I got that trolley pattern. Bliney? I'm still pretty new to Twitch as far as I don't know a lot of the streamers, so you'll have to excuse my ignorance, but I don't know who Bliney is. What games does he run? Well, the real reason I want a controller cam isn't so much so you can see the inputs. The inputs are pretty much, you know, consistent across the board for both this and Zelda 2. But like, for example, a lot of Zelda 2 runners use a claw grip, which is where they hold the controller like this, and they use their pointy fingers instead of their thumbs. We got a trolley pattern, so I kind of went yellow strats there. Oh, no, you're fine, Velour. I just don't know who he is. Slow. Really slow, but we got our count. And then we got a trolley darknet. I won't get the bomb here, but I'm just going to run it. I don't want to reset. Now, I'd like to get one run out of 4. If I can't get a run out of 4 by 7 o'clock my time, which is in about an hour and 10 minutes, then I'm going to switch it up and do either 100% or maybe second quest. I'm thinking second quest because then I don't have to go 3 first. Counts at 1-0. That was about as bad as you can get on an entry as far as scrolls, and then I got a troll spider on top of it. The game is not being nice. That's the absolute slowest I'll take. Counts at 4 and 3. Five and 4. So we're slow, but we got 8 bombs. And even with losing our count, we did get a candy bomb, so, or a candy rupee. So, not necessarily the end of the world, but we are way behind. But yeah, like the way that I actually hold the controller, I get that question a lot. And so does like Random got it today. That's what brought it up. We were talking about his new screen scroll technique, which has really helped him out a lot. He's doing quite well, a lot better with his screen scrolls. Well, we're not very fast, but we've got 8 bombs. Mostly, the biggest problem we have right now is not having money. Counts at 0. Counts at 4. Eight. That was okay. Got a lucky pattern because that was a bad clip. 11. Oh, all the monies. Counts as 0. Counts at 9. That's good. Counts as 0. Counts as 0. Oh, the run's not dead, but that's really slow. That could have been pretty fast. Instead, that's just horrendous. That was about as slow as you could possibly get. And oh, by the way, I'm about to die. No big deal, just the hardest boss fight in the game. No big deal. Counts at 2? It's either 3, 2, or 1. It's either 7, 8, or 9. Hey, Retro, how are you doing, man? Well, that helps. I still have a tough battle here. That was all my fault. I missed the input. I got gridded. And that's why I ate that fireball to the face, and I just never recovered. Gleok has been the gatekeeper today, for sure. This is where it usually starts to get grindy. Usually when I stream Zelda 1, I've noticed a pattern. Exactly. I couldn't move down. I got gridded, and it kept me up top, and the fireball ran right into my face. Like, I couldn't move for some reason. Just couldn't nail the inputs. That was my fault, but... Good lord, I'm getting troll spiders like every fucking run. I noticed a pattern. Life on the grid, exactly, Fisk. When I stream Zelda 1 PB attempts on any percent no up A, and 100% to an extent, but not as bad. Usually I'll have about a half hour to an hour of good, easy attempts like I'm kinda having right now, as far as the game's giving me chances. The game is giving me chances. What's gonna happen in about 20 to 30 minutes if I don't get a run started is I'm gonna start having trouble getting out of 3. In fact, I'll have trouble getting out of the raft. Counts at 9. I can live with 12. As long as I don't kill both Keiths in this room, I don't have to worry about a fairy. Okay, we're good. 13. Come here, you douche. That was pretty slow. I got bad luck right there. That was horrible luck. So we're gonna be well behind. Well, now we're really behind. I'm not resetting. I have no fucks to give. I'm going for it. I probably should reset. The PB is still a possibility, but it's gonna take a lot, and for me to go on this run, this isn't gonna PB. This definitely won't sub 30, unless I just have like a god run from here forward. Counts at 1. That doesn't help. Counts at 5. Do I broski? There's some tickets. 7, 9. Whatever. How did I fix my NES cheap? Give me a second. Two, 3, 4, 5 or 6. You know what? If I have another shitty level 4 like this again, I seriously might just do live practice. This is ridiculous. I'm playing like ass tonight, and I don't know why. How did I fix my NES? Well, I did some research to try to figure out why NESs freeze. And more than likely, the mod and the EverDrive are taking too much power at the same time, and it's causing the NES to freeze. Now, that being said, I opened it up because I skipped a step. Somebody in a forum mentioned that the capacitors, as they age, they're like rechargeable batteries. They don't hold the charge. Because what a capacitor does, it's like a rechargeable battery. It allows for more power to be output than what it takes in. It's not a transformer. It's like a battery. I don't know how else to explain it. So, no, not my NES, Fisk. I was talking about my PS3. It was full of cockroaches. So I had to clean it out and take the fucking disk drive apart. And now it still makes a really awful noise, so I need a new disk drive for it. I replaced 3 of the capacitors, and one of them smelled heavily of corrosion when I desoldered it. So I'm hoping that was the culprit. But I am telling you right now, that's why I'm running on an EverDrive and not on my actual genuine cart. I want this thing to freeze. I want it to freeze so I can determine that there's something that's not going to work with it, and I'll just never use it again. Because right now I'm thinking, oh, what if I try this? Ooh, what if I try that? The next time I do a race, I'm going to run it on the composite console. Oh, man. Fisk, I can tell you, dude. Cockroaches love electronics. I remember I did a house, their Nintendo Wii was infested with roaches. They wanted me to spray it, and I'm like, you realize if I spray this, you're going to have to take it apart and let it dry before you plug it back in, or it's going to be ruined. And it might still be ruined. You're not supposed to get electronics wet. And I've seen some bugs in some pretty interesting places. I remember doing a bed bug service at an apartment once, and the guy basically left all of his stuff in his apartment. He didn't care. He was just trying to get out of his apartment. And as I was treating it, he left his wristwatch on the bed. And I took it and I was putting it on the nightstand, and a bed bug crawled out of his wristwatch onto my finger. What's up, Purple Tulip? You've never seen a cockroach? Where do you live, Fisk? What? Shit, I step outside in the summertime and I'll see 20 of them. I mean, those are the different ones. Those aren't the ones that infest your kitchens and your bathrooms and stuff. I've never had those since I was a little kid. Oh, bed bugs are terrifying, yes. One of my favorite pest control stories. You don't have roaches up there? That's crazy. One of my favorite pest control stories is I got a call for a bedbug job in North Las Vegas. And I get to the job, and the customer's sitting on the tailgate of his pickup truck. He's this humongous man. We got 4-cornered. It's gonna be a reset. Webcam is desynchronized? How bad? Hang on. I might have to cut stream for a second. Let's go! Come on, load my freaking stream. Come on. Hang on. I might have to cut stream for a second. Let's go! Let's go! Come on, load my freaking stream. Load my freaking stream. Come on. Echo! 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 This is gonna take a second, guys. I gotta fix this. Alright, I'm gonna cut stream and I'll be right back. Testing! 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 Alright, start! Left up cave. Sorry for the echo. Sword. Give me a second, there's gonna be some echo, I'm sorry. Exit. Left up cave. Sorry for the echo. Sorry for the echo. Sword. Sword. I put a little bit too much delay on that. Let me do 950. And start. Cave. Sword. Up, down, exit. Down, right, pause. Your sister went bargain hunting today. She dropped 6 identical Nerf guns and a whole bag of darts at your house. That brings me up to 10 of the same guns and about 200 darts. Alright, seriously? Come on, stream. Oh my goodness. Every time I stream. Every time I stream. I cannot get it to work right from start to finish. I've tried everything. Comedy stream. Come on. I'm not even online? Am I not? Nope, sorry. No J. Coper. Unpause. Right, left, up, pause. Unpause. Right, unpause. Left, right, up, left, pause. Up, pause. It's perfect. Thank you. Is it perfect? No. You're good. You're good, Slurpee. You're good. I need people to tell me that because I would have gone the whole stream and never known. Am I not live? Somebody tell me I'm still live. Somebody tell me I'm live. Somebody, anybody. Because I'm running. Anybody out there, tell me I'm live. Somebody, please. Oh my freaking god! I'm gonna have to reset it. Okay, thank you, tickets. Thank you, guys. What's up, Bunny? Retro, can you hear me? I should be live on YouTube. It says I'm live on YouTube. If you hear my voice, just type in you hear me, Retro. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm starting. I'm trying. Yes, never fear. Level 3 simulator is back in operation. Oh, sorry, not you, Retro Faix. How do you say your name? Retro Faix? Is that how you say it? In fact, Retro 1-Up, I'm gonna call you 1-Up from now on. Because I have like 3 or 4 Retros that come in here. I forgot that there's 2 Retros. Yes, Matt, I'm on youtube.com/2gamers1nerd and beam.pro/2gamers1nerd. Level 3 Simulator 2017, exactly. Good recovery, counts at 3. Counts at 4. Yeah, YouTube doesn't have a lot of people on there very often. I get a couple regulars on YouTube and a couple regulars on Beam, but not nearly what I have on Twitch. Alright, hopefully I'm still in sync. Let's see if I'm still in sync, and I'm not talking about Justin Timberlake. Am I in video sync and in audio sync with this game? If my singing doesn't sound terrible, and I'm not talking about how much I sing. Oh, right on, 1-Up. I'm not a great singer, so it probably sounded really great. I'm sure it did. I should be a musician. Hey, what's up, Retro 1-Up? Nope, 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 nope. Now we've got 2 Retros. Now I just need Retro Omega. If I get Retro Omega in here, we'll have a Retro stream. Rewind the video. Well, Twitch is a good service and it has a great community. Yes, this is the HD NES Slurpee. Repaired and so far working like a charm. Looks like you're on a phone screen. Dicks! That was the Darknet troll of the century right there. No, I've had worse Darknet troll than that. Like I said, I have a pattern every time I do Zelda 1 attempts. My first 5 or 10 attempts, I get out of 3. And then I go an hour where I get out of 3 like once. And I'm not doing anything different. So watch. We might be in 3 for a little while, guys. Just fasten your seatbelts. That was almost perfect. Woo! There's my first 22 since I reset my sum of best. That's got to be like a 22.99. Count 0 and 1. 2 and that's 1 and 0. That's 3 and 2. I got gridded again. 5 and 2. You're doing the same way only one gamer is doing the first level of every Super NES beat 'em up. Okay. Right there. I blame the capacitors. They don't have enough capacity to capacitate correctly or something. I don't know what it is about today, but I've been hearing sirens all day. And granted, I live in the hood, so I mean, I'm used to hearing sirens, but I've been hearing more. I have 2 major streets within 100 feet of my house, maybe a little more. And I've been hearing a lot of sirens tonight. It's just like concerning. Texas? Is that where you are? 1 up? Yeah, I'm in Vegas. That reminds me, I never did finish my story. The idiots are out. So anyways, I get to my house, my customer's on the tailgate of his truck. He's a humongous, well-built, muscular man. So, you know, it's a little weird when you see a guy like that crying. And I'm like, what's wrong? And he's like, oh, don't worry about it. Just start the service. Everything was signed and everything was paid for. So I was like, all right. So I go into his house and I start doing the bedbug job. And it was a pretty bad one. There were bedbugs all over this guy's house. It was bad. It was like a 4-bedroom house with one of the bedrooms was the garage converted. And they were just all filled. And, you know, it was pretty bad. It wasn't the worst I'd ever seen, but it was pretty bad. Come on! Let me finish the story because it's distracting me. So, after I get all done with the treatment, he's like, oh, well, my wife took the kids and went to California with her parents. And I was like, oh, that sucks. He goes, yeah, we spent our entire life savings on trying to get rid of these bed bugs. And I was like, oh God, how much was that? He's like, $21,000 or something. I can't remember the exact number he told me, but it was basically like tens of thousands of dollars. He had tried home remedies first, which were like the non-toxic Pinterest shit that you try. It didn't work. So then he tried steaming in the bugs himself. That didn't work. So then he called a shitty pest control company in, and after the shitty pest control company came in and did their thing, he replaced his beds, his carpet, his couch, all that stuff. Just bought all new furniture, and that didn't work because the people who treated didn't do it right. All this time, and this is over the course of like 3 months, he has bed bugs, which if you've never had them and you don't know much about them, it's a mental thing more than anything else. The bites, they get a little infected. They leave little spots on you, but they're not that bad. It's more the mental thing. It messes with your head when you're trying to sleep at night. Not only that, but knowing that there's bugs in your bed, you not only are you not sleeping, but your sex life is gone. Your work performance starts to suffer. I mean, it ruins your life. You don't really think about how important sleep is to your life until you can't sleep. It's the same problem that insomniacs have. So their life was already in shambles. Their savings are gone. And then he hires me. And when his wife found out that they hired me, she took the kids and left. We're not spending any more money on this. You need to do something about it. Like, whatever. I don't know. Whatever she said, she took the kids and left. So I get there and, he's on his tailgate crying because his wife and kids had literally just left him. So about a month later, I got rid of his bed bugs because I'm a beast. And we were doing the follow-ups and everything, and the bugs were gone. And then I didn't hear anything from him for a couple of months. And then I get a phone call on my work phone like 2 or 3 months later, and it was him. And I was like, oh, man, the bugs are back? He goes, no, we've been great. And I was like, oh, what's going on? He goes, I'd like to bring you out to dinner. And I was like, oh, that's not necessary, sir. He's like, no, it is. And his wife and his son was there. I guess his youngest daughter was too young, but it was like his 6-year-old son and his wife and him. And they gave me a bottle of champagne and took me to a steak dinner just to thank me for getting rid of the bugs. And that is one of my favorite stories from my pest control career that I always like telling people, because indirectly the bugs had killed his marriage, and me getting rid of them helped them repair it. I mean, granted, you can say whatever you want about their marriage and the fact that she left him over bugs. I don't know, but it's nice to know. I hope they're still together. I hope they're happy. I haven't talked to them since then, but yeah, it's one of my favorite stories to tell. Yeah, you can heat up your house to ridiculously hot levels, but it's still, houses are really well insulated. There's concrete with cracks underneath. It depends on how bad the bedbug infestation is. I used a chemical that is approved for indoor treatments on bedbugs. Thank you, guys. I really love telling that story. It's one of my favorite pest control stories. I have a couple other cool ones. I have a couple crazy ones too. Another cool one I had was, and I don't know if it ended well, because she canceled afterwards. Thank you, New Yorker. She canceled afterwards, but I had an elderly lady. She was probably 90 or so years old, but she was still an alcoholic. Even at her age, she still drank a lot. And normally I just went over to her house and sprayed. She didn't ever answer the door, but we still were required to knock every time we go. It wasn't like I could just show up and spray her house. This is gonna be a reset. Good. So I scheduled her service. I gave her a call the night before, said, hey, I'm coming. She didn't answer, so I left her Outback Steakhouse. I mean, still, steak dinner's a steak dinner. I'll take it. I'll go to Sizzler. But it was kind of cool to meet his wife and his son, and just to hear how their job performance is back up, their marriage was happy again, and their kids had good grades again. Anyway, so I show up at her house the next day to do the service. This is slow. And I knock on the door, and she lived in this condo complex, kind of like what I live in, but they were one story. Mine's two. And I didn't hear any response. She didn't answer the door, so I started to get ready to spray, and then from inside the house, I hear a really faint, "Wait, don't leave!" Yeah, counts at 1. That's slow. I can't remember if I had a blooming onion. I love blooming onions, though. Counts at 4. Give me a second. Counts at 5. If I get a good pattern here, I can still get a 5-er. There it is. It's slow, but we got our 5. Yee! We're gonna be a little behind, but we got our 5, so I'm happy. Dude, now I'm getting hungry. I want to go to Outback. I haven't been to Outback in a long time. Even though it's not great food, I love blooming onions. Same with like Red Lobster. Everyone bags on Red Lobster. I'm all about them cheesy biscuits, dude. Oh, or Olive Garden breadsticks. Like, it's funny how each of these restaurants, their food is kind of but those appetizers though, bro. Also, Olive Garden has a really good pasta fagioli, or fagioli. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's like this tomato noodle pasta soup thing. It's freaking amazing. They used to have this drink called a limoncello lemonade that I was addicted to, but they don't have it anymore. Really? Oh, that was a trolley troll handle if I've ever seen one. Good lord. Wow. He just said, "No, sir." He just stayed up there and hugged the top of the room and said, "You're gonna need a lot more than that to exterminate me, kind sir. Thank you, good day." Anyways, so I hear her inside the house. She was like, "Don't leave and help me," or something like that. And so I was yelling at her through the door. I ended up calling 911, and the fire department came and broke the door down and rescued her. She didn't have like a life alert or anything like that, and she didn't have any kids in Vegas, so nobody ever checked on her. So she had fallen like 2 days before I came and had broken her hip. She didn't have a cell phone. This is back about 07 or 08, so this is before like smartphones. So most people who had phones had those little tiny flip phones that had Snake and shit on them. Anyways, she couldn't reach her phone. She didn't have a cell phone. She couldn't reach her cordless phone. So she just laid there for like 2 days. You know, soiling herself, had no water, no food. She'd been drunk when she fell. So she was probably dehydrated. And me coming by her house on that day, there was no reason I came by. It was just I had to get the work done. Oh, good lord, come on! Whatever. Fuck this game. Yeah, me coming by her house the day I decided to come by just so happened to save her life, because she, well, who knows? I don't know. Maybe somebody else would have came by, but that was pretty cool. Those are my 2 favorite positive stories. I have tons of stories about people who were thankful. I used to get like, I made good money doing what I did. Yeah, right? If only I could get out of level 3, everything would be great. Every time I run Zelda 1, man, I have like this hour section. After about a half hour of good attempts where I can't get out of level 3. It's like clockwork. Anyways, I had a bunch of people used to tip me at Christmas. They'd give me, I used to make like over $1,500 in tips every year around Christmas. Ah, come on. It's fast enough to play, but it's slow. Counts at 3 and 2. But I had some pretty crazy customers too. I had this one guy, he lived in an older neighborhood of Vegas. He's probably... He was probably in his mid-40s, maybe early 50s. So he was an older guy. I was about 25 or 26 at the time. And I'd been servicing this guy for about a year. So he knew me well enough to know me. All our customers had databases of notes that were private. Nobody could see them but us. It was just so we could have all the information necessary to make the customer happy. Gate codes, or what the customer... Don't spray that customer's plants, or the dog is mean and will bite your ass, or bring a lollipop for the kids, or whatever. You know, something like that. Just something to make the customer happy. That they never wanted the customer to know. So it was like a little cheat code for us to be able to make the customer more happy. Counts at 1. So this guy, he had a bunch of negative notes, like don't touch his car, don't look at his woman. But the whole time I'd been servicing him, he had never really had any negative things towards me. He always seemed pretty cool. Whatever, you know, I'm like, whatever about it. I'm just trying to do my job. Counts at 9. Alright, Matt, I'm doing your strat. I'll take it. We didn't get our fiver, but we have 8 bombs. That was the Matt Mauer strat. I don't like trying for the lack strat because if you have to kill a Keese, then you're gonna get a rupee. So I don't get my 5 rupee, but at least the run can continue. Because the run was about to die. I would have had to kill both these guys with 1 bomb without taking a hit. And then of course, oh, I thought I got them both. So anyways, this guy, you know, he'd always been kind of cool to me. He had never said anything or... Good lord, Manhandler, you're on steroids or something tonight, dude. You're being a douchebag. We're out of 3, let's go! Get your whales ready. No, I get plenty of fiber. I am a very regular person, I must admit. Count to 0. Anyway, so this guy, he was always really cool. He'd never really given me any issues. But he had, like, you could tell he was kind of a playboy. He was older. He had money. He always had a different woman at his house. And he had really nice cars and stuff. But anyways, he always paid cash. He was kind of a cheapskate. He was kind of a jerk, but not to the point where I ever had an issue with him. 6, 8. Perfect. So one day he gives me cash. Well, we didn't ever carry change. We're bug guys, you know? Like, not very many people paid with cash. Most people sent their bills in. So, we never got cash. So when we did get cash, we couldn't give change. We would just credit your account with the change that we would have given you. And he only had, like, maybe $3 in change. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not good. 8. Fucking likes. He gave me like 30 bucks and his service was like $28. So it wasn't much. It was like $2 and change. So I was like, alright sir, I'm gonna credit it to your account. But he was a notoriously difficult customer to schedule. He would always wait till the end of the month. And then at the end of the month, he'd be like, ah, whatever, just come over and spray. The bomb makes the room visible, but this doesn't happen in emulator, and I don't remember seeing this on other streams. Really? You know what's funny though, Fisk? I had seen that on this recently, and I just always wondered if that had been something I'd never seen before. I wonder. So anyways, I saw he waited till the end of the month to let me service his house. And he got my change. I got his change, and I put it towards his account, so he had a $2 credit the next month. His normal service date was supposed to be in the middle of the month. And here's what this all leads up to the story I'm going to tell. So we printed our invoices for the next month at the end of the previous month. So we knew what customers we had to service. Good Lord. So his invoice for the next month had been printed before I had done the service for that month. So he had a $2 credit on his account, but the invoice said not only did he not have a $2 credit, but he owed for the previous month as well as that month. So he expected to see $2 credit, and instead he had a $30 or whatever late charge. Let me just finish the story so I can get back to the runs. I don't see why it would be. It's not giving me any sort of advantage. I mean, if somebody says something, then okay. I could do an experiment later and plug in the composite just to see if it does that. I'll worry about that if that ever happens. If they bring it up, then I'll just say, okay, well, if that gave me an advantage, then fine, I didn't PB. Even though you guys all saw it happen, and there's no advantage to that, but whatever. Anyways. So I show up at his house. I'm doing his treatment. And he comes up into the garage as I'm spraying, and he'd always been a relatively docile guy. He gets in my face, bumps me with his chest, and pushes me against the wall. And he's a big guy, and I'm not a big guy. And he goes, "The fuck are you doing, you fucking thief? How dare you steal from me? Do you know who the fuck I am?" And he pulls a gun out. It came out of nowhere. Like, usually in those kind of situations where somebody's going to pull a gun on you, you kind of see it coming. You know you're in a confrontation. I'm spraying this guy's house, and literally within 3 seconds, I'm getting a gun pulled on me. I have a metal B&G in my hand, and I should have tried to calm the situation down. Instead, I took the B&G and whacked him in the head with it. He dropped the gun. I ran into my work truck, threw the B&G in the back of the truck, and drove like fucking hell. And long story short, yeah, he was lucky I didn't press charges. I just ran. I wanted to press charges, but I talked to my boss, and he was already on the phone with my boss when I called my boss. Like, it turned into this big deal. He ended up getting canceled. I should have probably pressed charges on him, but yeah, he was definitely unstable. He was a fucking psychopath. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a soda. What's up, Justin? Oh, I'm just telling pest control war stories. But I was afraid, because I was in his house, that if he tried to tell the story that maybe I threatened him first, because I hit him with the B&G. He took pictures. You know what I mean? I was in his house when this happened. He could have made up some bullshit story, and it would have gone to trial, and I just was like, whatever. That's what I was thinking. I mean, I'm not saying this ever would have happened. I didn't get hurt. I got away. It didn't cost me my job. I was like, whatever about it. I mean, I've had some psycho customers. He's the one that takes the cake. I had a lady throw glass plates at me because I gave her a high quote. In her eyes. It wasn't a high quote. This is gonna be too slow. I'll look into it. It's probably more a, I don't know. I never really thought about it until you said that, to be honest. But we'll worry about that later. Yeah, she threw glass plates at me like frisbees because she had German roaches. And she didn't like the quote I gave her. So she just started chalking these freaking glass plates at me like frisbees. And then she came out of her house crying. I was like, bitch, I hope your roaches eat your face. Oh, I've had the really thankful, attractive lady. I had an older lady who was a cougar. She was like in her early 40s. And at the time I was engaged. So, and I loved my fiance. Like, hardcore. And, she tried to basically sleep with me for treating her house. I also had a young girl, probably 15 or 16, try to sleep with me, and that was a yeah, get the fuck out of here kind of situation. I had one woman who was in a bathrobe, and her bathrobe slipped off, so I saw her naked, but that wasn't intentional, I don't think. Because she was, like, screaming about it, and I turned around and left the room. 2, 3. I had one woman, I was doing bed bugs at a rundown, like, hole-in-the-wall hotel downtown. What's up, Bully? 4. Alright, hang on, Chaos. I'll read that as soon as this run dies. Which it may not die! Oh, maybe it will. That was about as slow as I can take there. Well, I did it for 8 years. 13. No, 12. I'll take 12. That is true. Carried one in, and as you went out to get the second one, you came back in, the dude is in his underwear in the kitchen. 14. Or 13. 13. Oh, they've been shit, Bully. You finally vanquished your hangover. What was the other one I was going to tell you guys? I had another crazy... Oh, yeah. So the bedbug lady, she lived in this hotel called the Gateway Motel right next to the Stratosphere Tower in Vegas. That's a really bad neighborhood. So it was like one of those daily, weekly hotels where people that don't have any money, they would rent your room. It was for poor people. For poorer people, I should say. If you lived in one of those, you were one step away from being homeless. I have one of those like right across the street from where I live, and it's all crackheads and prostitutes. Anyways, so I'm doing her bedbug job, and the manager of the place told me she was crazy. Okay, you're crazy, whatever. I'm used to crazy people, so whatever, no big deal. 2, 3. The Strato neighborhood is pretty bad, yes. So she would always, I think she was a hooker, and I also think she was very addicted to drugs, and she was not an attractive woman at all. 9. Alright, Matt Strat time. This isn't gonna end well. This isn't gonna end well. Let me think, that's 10, 14. Yep, there's no reason to do anything. We'll just go for it and hope I get lucky. Well, that wasn't the 5 rupee. That wasn't 5 rupee. That was, hey, I'm almost out of bombs. Let's take a bomb here. Because I've had really bad bomb luck in that room. about time. Jesus. When I don't need him to be a bro, he's a bro. PB hype! For those of you who are wondering how the hell I just got a gold split, that's because I reset my sum of best yesterday. So it's not the fastest level 3 I've ever had. It's the fastest level 3 since yesterday. And I did that on purpose. Because Fat did it, and I want to pick me up. I'm tired of not having gold splits. I know that's not how they're supposed to work, but whatever. Can the chemicals used for pest control, are they special, or are they just the same as store brands? Oh, they're special. They're way different. 2. 6. 7. Oh, this isn't good. What's up, Random? How'd the runs go tonight, man? 10. Alright, I need a bomb. Come on, give me a random bomb. That's 6, 7, 8. 8's workable. Okay, that's a lot better than what I've had happening. Counts at 1. I'll take a sub 4 ladder anytime. Long story short, she asked me to marry her and elope to Hawaii. And I was like, what? 0. That's bad. This run's on life support now. I might just say fuck it and go to 2. Of course, Gleok's been a douchebag today. Yep. Candy Bomber, we're going to 2, boys. I'm actually really tempted to just say screw it and just sword these guys. We're going to 2, boys. Wow. Link, you dumbass. This is an awful Gleok. Wow! I haven't gotten past Gleok yet tonight. That's 3 times he's killed me. If he kills me again, we're safe stating. Okay, okay. Just don't read my input at all. That's cool. Fuck you, Gleok. Yes, he has. Which is weird, because I had such good Gleoks in the rando earlier. Which one is that? I've never seen that one before. Gleok needs some chill. Yeah, he just like went ham with those 3 fireballs at the end. Yeah, she told me to marry her and go to Hawaii, and when I told her no, she started throwing her shoes at me and cussing me out, and she chased me out of the room with her titties pretty much flopping all over the place. Just like running after me. Counts at 1, I think. Putting the Glee in Zelda 1 since 1986. Four and 1, 4 and 0. Who throws a shoe, honestly? I'm trying to think what other cool stories I have from pest control. I remember one time we were doing a pigeon job. It was pretty gross. A pigeon job up on the rooftop of a car dealership in the middle of July. And Vegas in July is about 110 or hotter. Pretty much for most of the month. So, it's also monsoon season, so we get monsoons. And, so the night before, we had a monsoon, like a flash flood. What's up, Crescendo? And, oh, you spray your neighbors too, Slurpee? It's good money. It's just hard to get a good customer, base built up. Anyways, so why are you pissed off, man? So the next day it was humid and hot. And we got up on the rooftop of this car dealership and it was just infested with pigeons. There was nests all over the place and just, it was bad. And so what we had to do, it was so much poop that we needed to shovel it into garbage bags. And by the way, I'm making like, this is when I first started in the industry, so I was making salary, I wasn't making commission yet. And so me and my boss, I guess, who made commission, so he's making good money doing this. I'm making like 12 bucks an hour. Up on this rooftop with no shade and like 70% humidity and 110 degrees. Alwa? What's Alwa? Am I missing something? What's that? I saw that mentioned in Random's chat earlier. I didn't hear what he said it was, though. Anyways, so I'm shoveling pigeon poo for like 4 hours. The top was like this dusty crust, and then the underneath it was all nasty and wet. And so, what? Alwa's Awakening. What the hell is that? Is that NES? I've never even heard of that game before. Or is it a ROM hack? It's a Steam game, a platformer, NES style. Okay, I'll have to look into it. That story's gross, you don't want to hear it. Long story short, it was nasty. But we had to kill all the pigeons, which was fun. My boss was really inhumane about it. He'd been in pest control for like 40 years though, so he was used to it. I hated killing live animals. It was not fun. It was one of the worst parts of the job, especially rodents, because you think of rats and mice as being gross, but they're really still this little tiny little cute thing. They look like Pikachus. Yeah, I know. Am I still on? I see you're still on. Oh, that sucks, dude. Well, what we did... Well, what he did, I should say. Good lord! Hold on. So what he did is he took all the pigeons, grabbed them with his glove, put them in a trash bag, because they would trap them in these steel cages that they would use like seed and stuff inside. So they'd go into the cage, they'd get stuck. He'd go up on the roof of the trash bag, throw the pigeons into this bag, tie a knot in the bag, and they would suffocate. And I was like, well, that's really inhumane. We should put them out of their misery. He goes, oh, you want me to put them out of their misery? And I'm like, well, yeah, that's kind of fucked up to let them suffocate. I shit you not, no pun intended. We're on a 2-story building. Or 3-story, excuse me. So we're 3 stories up. And he takes his trash bag and just shoosh off the side of the building. And you see all the pigeons inside flapping their arms because they feel themselves falling, or flapping their wings. They're falling, so they're trying to fly. And it hits the ground. And then all you see is twitching. And I'm just like, that's so fucked up, dude. That is so not cool. That is so not cool. So that was pretty messed up. And I don't even know. Wait, I should reset. Yeah, I know, right? He also used to do pigeons. He would take pigeons and hold them in his hand. And he would pop their head off like a cork. And it was like... I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So, we're not supposed to. We're supposed to kill them because it is... If you get your scent on them, or if you remove them from their house, then they typically die anyways. Especially the younger ones. We're supposed to kill them, but I wouldn't do it. I would just remove them and put them somewhere else. And the only time I would ever kill an animal from that point forward whatever, we got the bomb. I was about to reset. How did I help only level 1? Fuck! Counts it fuck. Counts it fuck. Yeah, it's hella sadistic. 6. Six, 8. It's at something. It counts at something. Yeah, he was an old school guy. He had a fucked up mentality. I don't know what the count's at. Hopefully it's at 10. Nope, it was at 8. Or it was at 9. So that was literally a waste of time. No, we don't really get gophers too much in Vegas. Okay, that's... I don't know how that got me a bomb, but I'll take it. I started letting them go. But whenever I had an animal that was injured, like an injured pigeon or an injured rodent that wasn't going to survive in the wild, I would just make it quick. Just make it as quick as you can. I hated doing it, but there was nothing you could do about it. They were going to, you know, it's part of your job. You have to kill shit, and it kind of sucks. It really sucks. I hated doing it. That's why glue traps are the most inhumane thing. Don't ever use glue boards for rodents. It's marked on them that you can use them for rodents. Don't use glue boards for rodents. 2. Don't ever use glue boards for rodents. It's so inhumane. When you take that glue board apart and the damn rodent is still alive and yet you can't get him off of it because he's, you know, stuck to this thing. And he's, you know, tried chewing his own, thank you for the good luck, Justin. You know, they're, shit. Oh, that was nice. 8. That was beautiful. Still slow. Alright, I'll tell you what. If you're willing to tell them to wait until this run dies, I'll join up. I would like to do the race, but I have a decent start here. So if this run dies, I'll absolutely join. So it'll probably be in about 30 seconds or so. About, let's say 45 seconds. I don't know what my count is. I think I'm at 1. 7? Oh, what's up, Eldonia? Yeah, no input lag at all. I'm playing on a CRT. I've got it split, the signal split. Give me a second and I'll finish that story. That could have been a great Gleeok. Instead, I was just nervous. It ended up being pretty balls. But it's still a PB hype! Gleeok's about to add JSR to the race. I need money. I'm on the broke side. I've got bombs. No, I had to use a splitter, Eldonia. HDMI splitter, and then I have a converter box to convert it to composite. I had to. It counts at 5 or 6. 6 or 7. Yeah, mine doesn't. Mine doesn't have it. I looked. It doesn't have it. Yeah, I never got pleasure out of it. It sucked. I remember one time we had these trap boxes set up in this guy's backyard. Have I ever been to Evo? I don't even know what Evo is. Yep, no lag. I can show you later. No lag. No different than direct plug into a CRT. I need it. I don't want to get it, but I have to. This guy had rodents. He lived right off of a golf course, and it was right near a nature preserve. So he had kangaroo rats really bad, but you know, he's paying me to get rid of his rodents, so that's what I was trying to do. And so I set up these traps and boxes. You know, traps are relatively humane. PB hype. They're not humane. You're still killing a rodent, but it's a... Oh, you got the N64 one? Long story short, the kangaroo rat got caught by his tail. And she was trying to chew his own tail off. And, I opened the box. He was still alive. He was weak, but he was still alive. And, so I let him go. I was gonna let him go. Kangaroo rats aren't a target species anyways. We were trying to kill regular rats. So when I realized it was kangaroo rats, I was like, nope. That was really bad, but whatever. We got our rupees. Yeah, I got a Nintendo Switch. Well, I don't have one. I have one pre-ordered. Breath of the Wild, Bomberman, and 1-2 Switch. Only so I can mess with Krillin. I don't know what the count's at. It should be 0. We'll say 1. Give me a second. Good lord. Ah, we just lost like 4 seconds. Two. So I opened the box up, I let the rat go, and he should have ran off. You'd expect him to run off. He didn't. He kind of... wandered around for a minute, then he went into another trap box. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. He's gonna die. So I opened the box up trying to save him. Counts at 4. And there's another kangaroo rat dead inside the box. And he was just laying there next to it. And I wonder if it was like his girlfriend or something. Fairy! Counts at 0. Counts at 1. Counts at 1. counts to 2. Two's all we're getting. This run lives and dies on the dark nuts being cooperative. 4. 6. That's all I get. 6. Eight. That was garbage. But the run's still good. And I have full health, so if I have a perfect rest of 5, I can at least recover a little bit of time. That was pretty garbage. Damn it! Counts at 1. Recorder of time! Yeah, it's working really well. The only reason I lost time there, for the most part. I'll take it. I'm gonna have to waste a couple bombs now. I actually might not do it. I might just take the extra menu. That'll give me guaranteed bombs in 2. Yep, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna save those bombs. I'll take the extra menu there. Or actually, extra 2 menus. I'm not on world record pace, so there's no reason to be worried about an extra couple menus. PB pace is very much alive. With bombs being such a precious commodity, and I can save some time in 2, not having to kill the gorillas, for example. Yeah, decent. We're good. We're good. PB's still very much alive. Sub 30 is gonna be iffy, but PB is alive. Good. Right? Haha! Laggy Woods, eat a dick! Link! Stupid Lunk! Lunk! Where are you going, dude? Do you want a PB? Because if you want a PB, you'll actually walk the direction I want you to. We're melting away time. I was on a really good pace in PB, though, so there's time saves. I just gotta start going fast now. That's not how you go fast. Yeah, go ahead, man. This run has a chance. Go ahead. They're not willing to wait, I understand. I wanted that fiver. I did. I did want it. Wow, that was a stupid bomb. Just in case. I was there anyways. Troll Dongo cost me a legit gold split. Fucking Troll Dongos. That could have been a really good 2. That's alright. That's still a good 2. We're good. Ever since I nailed the laggy woods, my scroll's been pretty garbage. Don't buy bombs. I cannot do the lake clip to save my life anymore. Not that it's a big deal, it's more swag than anything, but still. That's not good. That's not good. Decent room. What do I plan to do with the Triforce when I get it? Keep going fast. Today, buddy. I got gridded again. I'm getting gridded a lot lately. Well, that's an extra arrow. It's nice. That's what Fab does, and it seems to work if you do a very specific thing, but it doesn't work every time. I didn't get any luck. I was hoping for some bomb luck. Well, the good news is I have a small refill. The bad news is I still lost time, which that didn't feel like that bad of a 7, so I don't know how I lost 6 seconds. But okay. Sub 30's probably dead. PB is very alive. Laggy Woods got the revenge. Speedrun of time! PB height. Now here comes the biggest time save of the run. If I have a God 6, I could be ahead coming out of here. Or I could just get hit by a blue Lionel. That could happen too. Alright, we got our bombs. We need one more bomb drop. Just hoping for some luck. It's about as good as you can do without beam swords in that pattern. Alright. That was a damn fast breakfast room, but I took a lot of damage. Oh, fuck you. Not only did I avoid your FU beam, but I got my bombs, bitch. I don't need your bombs. I took them and threw them on the ground. Wow. That did not go well. That was my fault. Missed that race by 7 minutes and 55 seconds. Thank you, Dare. Yeah. I got bodied by the blue Wizrobe twice, which took off half my health. At that point, I was just thinking go fast, because it's so rare to die in that room. Unless you have a really abysmal first magic breakfast room, but... once I got bodied by the two blue Wizrobes, and then I saw the red Wizrobe fire at me, I just didn't dodge. I don't know why. Give it a couple more tries, and then I might switch up to Second Quest or Link to the Past. I'm thinking about playing Link to the Past tonight. Man, I'm all sweaty. I guess the good news is that it looks like my console's holding up. Guess if you want to take any good news out of that. Let's do it again. My scrolls are gone to shit. I can't scroll right now. It's kind of, I've just completely lost the ability to scroll. Which might mean it's time to hang the game up. Wouldn't have mattered anyways. Oh yeah. It's not a frame perfect kill. It's a spike in the RNG that's pretty big. It's big enough that you can hit it. Alright, so what I'm doing, I'm gonna run second quest for a little bit because I'm tired of this freaking game. I don't think that did it. I think I'm still at 4, which means I'm only gonna have one shot at the bomb. Not to mention I'm slow. Count should be at something. Four or five? 5 or 6? 6 or 7? 7 or 8? I screwed that up. I forgot, on the flash cart you have to reset. There we go. One. I'll take it, but that's not good. Counts at 5. Only because my PB is so bad on this, there's no reason for me to be trying to optimize anything. Should be 7, 8. No problem, Tickets. I appreciate it, man. Have a great night. I like to think PB's free, but I gotta actually get a run going. Big problem. I've lost a lot of confidence in my ability to play Zelda. Really? Second quest spoilers, it's the exact same game. But I understand. I need to get my confidence back in this fucking game. I do 100%. 100% is a lot more likely to have a run stick, but it's still 3 first. I forgot how much AIDS this is. No matter how you cut it, Zelda 1 speedruns are AIDS. Well, if this run dies, Fisk, if you're still here, I'm gonna switch to any percent or 100%. I think that's 1 or 2. It's not good enough. I'll take that. Fuck! Yeah, you need at least 4 bombs. You can try to force one on the Gibdos, but it's really hard to do. Can somebody change the stream title to 100% attempts or hundo attempts or something? Counts as 0 and 1. I got gridded again. I had a really sweet setup there and my controller decided not to cooperate, but I still got through it pretty decent. Or not. Felt decent. It was slow as shit. Thank you guys. Yeah, this PB I'm running against was on world record pace through 2. Or through 1, excuse me. And then I dropped it. Counts to 0. Four. Nine. Really? 3. 6. I didn't need bombs, but I wanted rupees there. Down to 0. Down to 0. You're gonna die for hitting me. Count to 1. Count to 0. I can't control Link anymore. Like, I keep getting gridded. Counts at 0, and every enemy in this game is just gonna be a dick, huh? Counts at 1. I can feel my blood pressure rising. I'm furious right now. I need to calm down. Can't control Link anymore. Like, it's just not, the ability is gone. gridded again. I don't know what's going on with this controller. Two rupees short. This is a rip run. One rupee short. It's like I'm not able to move in a complete circle. I know you said you didn't want spoilers, Fisk, but I'm gonna switch to A Link to the Past. I'm done with this game. In fact, I'm not playing Zelda 1 ever again. It's retired. I'm over it. I'm over it. Alright, I'm seriously about to just put it away for like a month and just come back to it in a month. I'm over it, man. I'm over it. I can't do it anymore. It's just too much. It's too much. It really is. Like, it's funny because anybody who runs a game at a high level will talk about how a game will drive you insane. But Zelda 1 really will. It really will, man. It really will. It will. You come up with all these strats and all these tricks so you can shave microseconds off your time. And then one thing goes wrong and all those time saves and all of those strats and all of those tricks go right out the window, and a lot of the times there's nothing you can do about it. And then you finally get a run together and you make one mistake and it's all over. It's like, it's the beauty of a run, but it's also the curse of a run. Like, it's just so much, man. I might seriously put Zelda 1 to bed for like a month. I can't do it anymore. It's gonna drive me crazy. Like, it really is gonna drive me crazy. I need to just put it away for like a month and come back to it. Because it is gotten to the point now where I fucking can't stand running it. So, we're gonna switch the game up. But first, I'm going to take a short break. Let's see what level 1's new video is, because I'm going to make some food real quick. And then I will likely be back in a few minutes. You already know what's going to happen. In like an hour or two, I'll want to play Zelda again. You already know what's going to happen. So I'm going to put this video on for a few minutes. I'm going to make a burrito. and I'll be back. And then we'll get a link to the past runs going. I just need a short minute. I'm hungry and I just need to like reset my brain. So give me a few minutes, guys, and I'll be back shortly. Until then, enjoy Only Level 1's newest video. I'll go into more details about him when I...
This is Only Level 1. My name is Nathan, and today we are playing Racket Attack on our quest to beat the first level of every official NES game. I have never played this tennis game. I actually like tennis games, but never played this one. Do I want to be a man or a woman? Woman. Play. Players.
Let's beat MK.
Hard, clay, grass, or just too hard?
First match, McKay versus Spawn.
Okay, so looks like I'm serving first. Let's figure these controls out. A. Didn't do anything. B. A. I did it! I went too far. Okay, so B tosses, and A hits. Yeah, again, and no!
I'm really not gonna do all of this.
Okay, here we go. Toss. Hit. Hit. No! No, 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 no. Pick it up and get it again. Toss. Hit. Hit.
No! No, 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 no.
Toss. Hit. Okay. No! Oh my... No! Okay, we'll keep going, because that was such a short, round game or whatever. Oh my goodness, that was fast.
Lady, no, no, dive, jump, dive, run, do something.
Whack! Whack! I hit it back! Whack! Whack!
No, 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 I'm horrible at this game. I'm horrible, 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 horrible.
At least I can return the serve. I can't do anything else. And... and I can hit it out.
That's the two things I can do. I can return a serve and hit it out.
Serve. Serve it back. Head up to here. Boom! Did I get it? Was that in? Ah, that was out! Of course. Fault? No, sir! That was your fault! Whoa! Whoa! Did you see that? Did you see that? I think I learned how to play this game. Not really, but I think I did. Hit. No! Get it! There we go. Stay in.
No, that's not out. That was not out. At least in doubles. This is not doubles. Okay, serve up and whack it. And whack it. Whack it, whack it, whack it. Yeah!
Okay, at least I'm getting somewhat of a game in. There we go. Whack. Whack. Nope, nope, stinking net. Why do they have the net there? Much easier without it. Up. Hit. Come on. No, there. Oh, I thought I missed that.
Advantage. Server.
Advantage me? I have the advantage? Maybe I'm cheating.
Game Genie for the win.
Hit. And I won!
I won! I won! I won, I won, I won, I won, I won.
Alright, come on, Betty. That was not in! That was out. I saw it. Ugh! Fast. No, hit it back. No, no, that was no stinking net. There we go. Okay, so I at least scored here.
Ah!
Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. No, no, hit the other way. Wait, was that in?
40. 30.
I scored on accident!
Back. 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 There we go. Tied it. Deuce.
You're a deuce.
There we go. No! 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 No, you stinking person. 3-1. I think it's first to 5, maybe? I can't remember. But I'll remember after I win! No, 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 no. Toss. Hit. Hit. No.
You just laid an egg. Nice.
Toss. Hit. 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 No, 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 no. Ugh! Get in, get in, get in, get in. It didn't work.
I stink.
Oh, did you see that?
Booyah, Grandma!
All right. I figured out how to spike the ball. Oh, no, 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 no. I said no.
Cheater.
Ah. Ah. I think that was it. 5-1, or does it go to 7?
I can't remember.
Rah! Rah! Yay! I did it! I'm going home! Again. Whack! Whack! I think I won. Did I win? Oh, I have the advantage. Thank you. Up and wackadoo! And wackadoo!
I won the game. I won the game.
I just need to get the set. Set 1 or match. No wait, set. Game, set, match. That's right. Boom!
In your face. I figured this out. Now you're going down. Come back of the century right here.
Going up.
No, 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 no.
Just go home. Go home.
Oh, I'm getting bored. Getting bored. This is take. Stay in. No.
I think I lost this.
40, 15.
40-15. If I lose this point, I think little Miss Muffin wins. Hit back. Hit it back.
No, 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 no. Whack. No.
6-2. It's first to 7. So please don't lose this. Yeah. Yeah. No, 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 no. Whack. Look at that save. Out.
Nice save, idiot.
All right, all right, all right, all right. No, 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 no. I really don't want to have to replay this game on a live stream. No, no, no.
Yeah!
15.
I earned that 15. I earned it. I don't want to have to replay this. So many better tennis games to play.
Crap, this may be it.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Fault.
Oh, I do get another. Whack! Nope. Nope. Guess what? Oh, it's only to 6. I already lost. Join me tomorrow as we do a different game and a different level. Check out our shirts at onlylevel1.com. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Alright guys, that was Level 1's one of his newest videos, Racket Attack, and that game was all Pog Champ. I have to be honest, I'm a little bit tired, and I know that it's kind of like a cop-out, but Zelda 1 is just gotten to me, and I just don't feel like running anything else or playing anything else, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not trying to... I know you guys sat around for that video, and I hope you enjoyed it, but I'm probably going to call it a night. And unless I'm in a randomizer race, I think I'm going to take a couple nights off. Now, I'm not certain that's going to happen. I might have the itch and the urge to do runs tomorrow. I really hope I don't, because I really need a couple days off. I just need to reset myself mentally. But I do appreciate all you guys watching. We did have one run with a lot of promise, but that's been every stream for the past couple of weeks, and I haven't finished the Zelda 1 run without a death in a long time. And so I do appreciate everyone watching. I hope the rest of your day, your evening is great, and I will probably see you guys soon, but in case I don't, then I'll see you guys eventually, hopefully. I'm going to host Crystal Saver. Saver hasn't been streaming much lately. I'm shocked to see him on. And he's in a Zelda randomizer 0-hit KO race. So I'm going to go hang out with Crystal Saber and watch him play Rando. He's the best Rando racer in the world. Even though RC Drone is ranked #1, Saber's the best. I don't think there's any question. And it's good to see him stream it again. So let's watch him play. I will talk to you guys or catch you in chat on someone else's stream or something. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Everybody have a great night. Take care. Thanks for watching once again.